Yo, what's good? You going yellow? There's gonna be so much yellow on this field. I know you don't care. I know you don't, clearly. Yeah, that's what I expected. I thought it was gonna be all blues. Nah, I don't need to do that. Save that for stick. Got to go back to the classics.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the story Los Angeles Coliseum.
I think last year you just had it down here. You didn't even lose that many games, did you?
Virginia Mountaineers taking on a team from the
oh, you like my Gators team. Oh, it's raining? Oh. Okay.
By a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Yeah, definitely.
The Trojans' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway.
Yeah, this about to be real
confusing.
confusing.
To risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Can you draw up a better start for any defense? First play of the game, you get a sack, a negative play, exactly what you're looking for. This defense coming out the gates on fire.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Downs. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get more.
And to the end zone.
Touchdown, that short field definitely helped.
Opening drive of the season could not have gone better. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position,
I heard you.
That, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You didn't want to call a timeout early.
Jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
What is with you in kicking, girl?
That extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
It's like she knew as soon as the game started, just turned away from the tablet, started kicking me.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. On that one.
I'm sure by third quarter you will be. I've never beaten you before.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take take a second here and think about West Virginia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Pope. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Pulls it in. It's Pope. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Good.
Got it set up on the outside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up
I saw you too, and I stopped.
Got it at the 40.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement tonight.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
I was looking at your running back.
Strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see it
I know, right?
all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the
come on, bro.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right.
How the hell you just stop and then turn around Superman that fast, bro? I had you shook, and I was just going to go straight up the field.
After he caught the football, the defense completely swarmed around him. That's a loss.
Like, look at that. That physics don't add up. Watch this. Just.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
So that's what we're doing now.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. Shakes off the defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's...
That boy's hitting it there.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him, he completes it for the first down.
On the run, it's target. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Tight end now in motion. To the air on second down. Caught. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving.
Bro, if you don't get the fuck out the game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that.
It's the same dude. He came back in. My wide receiver.
Will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
I didn't want him in at running back. Fuck. Oh, yeah, he's nice. He was my starter 3 years ago. I just kept bringing in transfers.
And I like the running back.
Stop dancing.
He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT.
Oh, yeah.
And the PAT
the safeties all the time.
14-7 lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sit his ass. I got a decent kid that can step up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
My linebackers is hitting.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully.
I don't know which one, but I got a linebacker that's like almost 240, 250.
They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get blocked. I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was going to get blocked too.
Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats.
Woo! Good shoot.
Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
50 is having a game, bro. Yeah, you saw me go back. I was reading it. I didn't even pick it. Yeah. Two-star is different. They can't nobody win except for Stick.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to drive it. He's real good, though.
They'll keep it on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going
on. He's like commentating.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oh.
Trying to pick up a first down.
I know, right? Anytime we talk, I'm like, bro, if you don't get back in your damn castle, this is not about you at all.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Ah!
Loads to the wideout.
Wrong read. That was my fault. That was my fault. God damn it.
A really nice job by the linebacker.
That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake.
Responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2 safeties.
I meant to just run it and get a field goal.
Fucking
talking.
All
good.
Keeping him close to the line
Let's
of
go
scrimmage,
defense.
so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And it just
he's scared.
squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Wide.
Like those
Wide open.
Really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yes! Let's go!
Finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The offense changing the play. Trying to get the edge on the toss. gets into the open.
Let's go. Let's go. Needed that. Just a little bit of cushion. A lot of football left.
Now this offense building that.
Yeah, the picks is just killing me. Trust me, as a guy that throws picks, I know.
Really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Yeah.
He'll start the return inside.
Yeah, it was a weird catch, too.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the running game. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
Okay, what's going on with that?
Wow, this offense needs a lot of faith.
I've been noticing a lot more glitches lately.
Get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Wish we could play like this against the computer. Shit.
That scoring drive, just 4 plays.
I can't, like, when I get a pick, I'm surprised.
Now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, defense been good for a minute.
Dynamic that they get him on the ground down 20.
Sometimes I'll just lay on the ground like a log, get them ankles.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Yeah, I've been doing a new defense.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy. He gets nothing.
I stopped doing like man blitz like crazy. Or switching it up with a lot more cover 2, cover 3. A lot of different exotic blitzes. I changed both my playbooks. Added a bunch of random shit.
On each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
Yeah, all last season I had to learn that shit.
Right now, loading the box, everybody up front is ready for the run.
I seen that motherfucker.
It's complete to the right.
Get hit.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking downfield on first down.
Got him.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I mean, this game has to...
Yeah, DN on that side is like 92 speed. Yeah, the one that just hit you.
We're still in the first
I didn't know if he was going to get there. I was watching the whole time.
All the interceptions. With all the inaccurate balls, nothing is
Yeah.
right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh,
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
This is the new wave of offensive thinking, going for it 4th and long from their own 47. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I tell you what, I can
Yes.
justify when it's really short.
I don't know. They're getting there. They're getting home. I'm happy.
Man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense
I'm out here blitzing safeties and shit.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Oh, he's got some space.
I thought we were going to go heads up, and he just slipped right in between.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been...
Hey, that's Sticks running back.
So many explosive
26.
And they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here.
I haven't even really used them. I've just been chilling. I've been using my other. Yeah, that was nothing. 3 yards.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit.
I'm definitely channeling my inner Stick right now.
Protect this lead.
I'm trying to play all day.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
You know I get ball at half, right?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime.
Feel that.
The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, get down. He a little skinny.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the
Get your light ass down. Yeah, I've noticed from day one, or from first quarter.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't
get
a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some run.
I started going to more big boys instead of speed. I got a lot of guys that's like 81 speed, but they can hit like 240.
Now the play fake. Hauls it in. Out to the 32-yard line before it goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
We got wear and tear on. I'm going to take that shit to the sideline.
They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Oh, he makes a catch. Made a defender miss.
Oh, with the tightrope. I was going to go out of bounds. I was like, oh.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at
He stepped out of
that
bounds.
play.
He was the #1 wide receiver, what, 3 years ago?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Trojans have it with a first and 10.
Couldn't finish drives.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Exactly.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Makes the catch.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end.
I couldn't get away from you.
Their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like...
I'll put a body in front of you real quick.
This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The option look. Leaves it with the running back. And they didn't get it forward and edge. Defense wins the battle up front.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly.
Ooh, good hit.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the move.
That's a big
I tried to slide.
Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, lead the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle,
I love mid blitz.
Starters are scoring.
I used to do that shit all the time.
I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns. So let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
I was just hoping he fumble. Yeah, I ain't.
In college football this weekend.
Not gonna lie, this drink tastes really good right now.
Offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 17
celebrate this one.
over UConn. We
So it's gonna be a long season, though.
On what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some good work.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Into the pile, maybe got.
Oh, you 50 is a monster, bro.
Man, it's really hard to control the running.
He's young too.
Don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Right down the middle.
Ooh.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well,
Yeah, he's been gone on that
in
one.
the first half, you thought they would have made some
Caught me in zone,
adjustments here
too.
at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30.
Ah, that was all me.
Puts it out of the air. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion.
I didn't strafe. This is my fault.
The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years.
I was just trying to use it, that bitch.
Territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play.
Come on, that was a good throw.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there. Safeties are going to be there. So you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he finds
I had somebody on him.
at all, and the 3rd quarter is
You haven't run, but I've been spying him the whole game.
spaces coming in the 4th.
Just
And you want to talk about his
just in case. I've been getting burned by that shit.
Everybody. Based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their
I'll man up everybody, and then he just runs for 10 yards.
If you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second-down play. Looking to fire.
Ooh, good run.
Got the back over the
Good
middle.
call.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to throw on third down.
Ooh, good catch. You're going to be there. Good catch.
And it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down?
That was my fault.
Job by the quarterback getting.
Oh, use it.
Fifth interception by this.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears.
Oh, that's my young boy, true freshman. I was going to redshirt him, but I was like, man, pretty nice. I think like 95 speed. You're already about an 80 overall. What? I think like 79, something like that.
And guys, USC
that dive fucked me up.
Sending the offense onto the field. They cashed in on the short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down.
9 rushes for Hunt. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna sit him. Get somebody else some work. He got 120 for not. Yeah, let somebody else get some work. Luckily, I got 3 backs. Oh no, I put my favorite just in. He a junior. I'll show you. Yeah, you'll see why.
Here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just
you already seen him before. Number 6.
Snap it too quickly.
He just got good size. He's a good hard runner.
Inside the tackles, like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got his man. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, inside, touchdown.
I was going to do QB sneak, but I was just trying to get first down.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And the extra point just tacks a little
bit. Sometimes I can snap it fast.
Huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy.
yeah, I know what you mean. I do that sometimes. Free sold out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
I try to set you up, too.
The windows are smaller. That's what happens down at the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your
offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Number 9 and number 50 having a day.
Down, and they stop him at the 28.
Shit.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got.
They remember that. Down. Yeah, they remember that first game when we went to Morgantown.
First down. To the ground with the back. Got the first down.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, baby.
And the defense.
Hold on, I'm gonna say good night to my daughter. Pause it real quick. I'm coming, Snookums.
Sweet run and good gain.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Gonzalez going to throw it. It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down.
What happened?
To the air on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Quick strike complete. Good.
No, I was upstairs. I heard the game playing.
They got it at the 33.
No.
Yeah, I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much
I was upstairs talking to my daughter. I was like, wait, what?
Receivers aren't open, tight ends
We all
aren't
looked at each
open.
other like, what's that going on
He
downstairs?
can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at
If
wide
it was close, I'd have
receiver,
got mad.
This
But
dude can get open.
luckily.
He can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him a drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20.
Hey, hold on one second, bro. Wait, play this play real quick.
Wants to throw it. And the physical play there.
Hold on, I'm pausing it. All right, I'm back. Yeah.
Completion on 1st down. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Gonzalez to throw. He wants it all. And he
Perfect little
line and gets the touchdown.
Dropped it right in that little.
Way too
Damn.
late. But they still do count it for 6.
No, it shouldn't.
This offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense.
I know he's mad. Like, you should have put me in when it was damn 14-7.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup.
Yeah, true.
As well.
I got like, what, four freshmen
painting an
quarterbacks?
offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 17 over
5-star free safety.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W in the locker.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And the defense defense down in this
This play
game.
never
They
works,
just
but I'm
can't
running
do
in.
anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage.
It worked.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Pure domination all game long.
Yeah, I saw you chasing them.
Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Go to pro.
They're ready to kick it away.
It happens for me all the time. I just switched to
after
it.
that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff.
13 having it.
Everybody
Okay.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
13. Fucking game ball. About 50 getting the game ball. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, he's out.
Gonzalez going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game.
All the time in the
In
world.
the passing game, that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Complete to the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds it back in the middle. They'll finally
55.
get him on the
Need you to
ground,
see
but
that.
not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Cobra. Hawk. Hawk. Logger.
From the gun, running back on the move.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Gonzalez to throw. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Facts.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
This time
Yeah.
They'll mark
Good
him
shit.
down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that